What's up, YouTube, man? I'm back with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about having a set or immovable perspective. You know, just now, I'm waking up, it's kind of early. I've been up for like an hour now, and when I look outside, it's wet outside. It's wet outside. And remind you, I was born in August. I love the heat. I love the way warmth makes me feel on a inner environmental level. It makes me feel very cozy. It's just the environment I'm used to. It makes me feel good. It makes me have energy. The sun gives off energy. I also like to eat a lot of fruit. And one thing I notice is that that's like, right, a gift and a curse, because when I'm on, I'm really on. When I'm having good days, I'm really having great days. Everything, like the whole universe is aligning up for me to just walk straight into getting more women, getting more money, getting more friends, and just having fun, right? Then you have the adversity, right? You have the times like today where I feel like I got on a pretty smooth outfit, like nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? Pretty smooth outfit. And so I've always feel like people dress how they feel. So because I already had a positive outlook, I'm going to put something on, right? It's not my best clothes, but it's something. Then I walk to the porch and I look outside and it's a rainy day. Now I tell people to download a weather app for a reason, because perspective is everything. And in life, I need for fellas to adopt immovable or firm or fixed perspectives. Firm perspectives. When you have a firm perspective, you get all of the women. You can't get them all, fellas, but you get 90% of the women. You get a high percentage. You pass the test. You get a 90, a 80, or 70%. You get a 60%, but you never flunk when you have a firm perspective as a man. On the video I made about pimping in nature, go check that video out. And by the way, like this video, comment, subscribe. But a firm perspective is everything. So when people commented on that video, everybody had their own perspective. That's what the comment section is for. But, you know, the more I do YouTube, the more I realize, like, yo, I have my own perspectives, and a lot of them are not really fixed. And as you grow and mature in life, which they don't want you to do, they fear your fixed perspectives. They fear your fixed perspectives. If you have a perspective and it's fixed, let me tell you how powerful that is. We're going to not even talk about women right now, because women going to come with the territory. They're going to come when you develop what I like to call a fixed perspective. I made a video yesterday about conversation and how to control narratives in conversation, meaning just how to like control, manipulate, how to be better in conversations. There's a certain dance that goes on. There's a certain rhythm between the masculine and feminine energy. And what women submit to is a fixed personality. Now let's and what they lose attraction for is a movable personality, a movable guy, a guy that they could tell, let's go here, let's go eat this, let's go do that. And he's like, okay, baby, okay. Now listen, they might marry that guy, they might get with that guy, they might stay with that guy, because they like a lot of women, and especially in America, they have the immovable personality and the masculine personality, so they need a feminine. So if you want to maintain your masculinity, develop a firm perspective. So one of my greatest perspectives that I came up with, because I didn't like the rain and I don't like the snow, To endure. The word endure, if you type in the word weather on a synonym app, you will get the word endure. You will get words that define weather. So typically in American dictionary, every word has different meanings. It has more than one meaning. So that's how they trick us. Like they give you words. And so most people stick to the definition that they had as a kid of that word. So the word weather means to endure. You know, to weather a storm. It means to endure it. God said he'll bless the people who endure to the end. And I'm trying to show y'all how this pertains to every part of life. Right now, I can hear the raindrops hitting the ceiling right now. And I hate that on a subconscious level. I've been trained by women, my mother, to not like rain. Not like, I wouldn't even say TV to programming, televised programming and all this stuff. We've been trained to not be okay with things that aren't beautiful. Like, that's a big flaw. That's a big flaw. Because the rain matters just like the sun matters. The rain spiritually has properties that we need. The rain is here for a reason. It cleanses certain stuff. But they told us, go in the house, it's raining. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. That's a spell. Rain, rain, go away, come again. They trained you to be scared of that weather. To put an umbrella over you so you don't get your wet, your clothes. People want to stay dry all the time. But what I'm trying to say is, there's something in that rain. There's elements, there's qualities, there's things in the rain. And like I said, the word weather means to endure. It's 4 different types of weathers. You got the sun, you got the rain, you got the snow, and what's the other one? The wind, I guess, or something like that. Bro, I hate the wind. I hate anything that ain't the sun. And that's just me, because the sun and stuff makes me feel stronger. It makes me feel more alive. It makes me feel more, you know what I'm saying, dominant. That's my favorite thing in nature is the sun. So if that's not there, I start to feel some type of way. But to be a true masculine creature, you have to be able to weather life. You have to be able to use that word weather. You have to be able to endure. Your enemies know that most guys have a weakness, like just like a freaking woman. You run from things. You don't endure anything. You don't suffer anything. You're so scary. You know, you're not able to endure anything. Most of y'all can't even endure the comment section on y'all Instagram or on y'all YouTube. You have to shed the old skin and become the new version of yourself. You have to partition the old version of yourself, acknowledging that there is a little kid you, and there is a evolution there. And a lot of that work is subconscious, like I said, because if you don't go digging in your subconscious, you wouldn't even know that, that word rain, rain, go away, come again another day is really in my subconscious beliefs. So rain is our friend. It's not really our enemy. It's not really our enemy whatsoever, right? Right? Rain is our friend. Look at what I got. Rain is our friend. I still don't like to get wet, like when I got clothes on and stuff like that. But I'm saying, bro, you gotta realize every day that go by that you don't do the stuff that you tell yourself you're gonna do, and you allow the weather to break you or break your laws or the way you feel. Cause come on, man, you can't lie to yourself. A lot of y'all got stuff y'all wanna do today, but it's raining. And so do I. I got some couple things that I would probably do if it was sunny out here.
It affects. Shout out to the person in my comments yesterday on the pimp video. They said, but you can't lie, your environment do affect the way you move. Because when the woman told you, can you like lower your voice, it affected my video. He was absolutely right. I'm not even gonna lie. He was right. There's no buts. He was right. And so that goes to what I'm saying right now. Like, your environment, the rain, the snow, the sun, you have to be able to develop a relationship with these elements. That's the biggest problem. You don't have a relationship with the elements. You know, when it rains, even me, I know rain is good for me because I did my research and found out rain is good. It's spiritual. But also at the same time, I still resort back when I'm not thinking consciously. I resort back to fear. And then I feel like, yo, it's cold as fuck outside. I don't want to go out there like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a lot of things that point in the same direction and say, yo, go back in the crib, bro. You tripping. You gonna be the only person out here. Ain't no girls out here. Ain't no nothing out here for you. It's like, bro, that's a lie from Satan. You know what I'm saying? It's a lie from Satan, man. They got you so caught because the sun will come back. You know what I'm saying? It's April. The sun will come out tomorrow or something. You know what I'm saying? And when they come back, you want to still be already, you don't want nothing to slow down. You know, I'm a firm believer that people who work all day long around the clock every day, those are the people who really get things done. The people who, I'm not saying don't take breaks, but you got to take the breaks according to the work ethic, like not according to the way you feel. I think that's the big problem. Like, so say I told myself today I'm gonna go talk to 10 women, and I'm gonna go pull up at Target and talk to 10 women. Despite the weather, I gotta find a way to get to either Walmart or Target and talk to 10 women. And when I'm done talking to however many I say, then I take a break, then I sit down, then I do something else. But you have to do that. You have to do that according to where you are. So like if it's a McDonald's near the Walmart. So maybe I'll go to McDonald's, sit down for 10 minutes, fake dry off because like you don't even, I mean, that drying off stuff is so like, I don't know. I feel like it's just like stupid. Like it's smart, but it's stupid, if you know what I mean. Like you should dry off. Like that's the human thing to do. But like, it's also the thing they taught us to do. Like we should not even worry about none of that. Not saying you should get all soaked and stuff like that, but you should understand, like, bro, like we have to think further than what you were taught. Like the way you were taught is typically why you're not doing what you need to do. Like if you go dry off, what signal are you sending to your subconscious? The rain is bad. You're allowing your environment to dictate. See, it's a difference, to go back to what bro said. It's a difference between your environment trying to dictate the terms and agreements and you having a perspective. This is why I started this by saying an immovable perspective. There's no way to weather a storm but to have an unmovable perspective. Your immovable perspective is the cure to your bitch assness. That's the only cure. And I think a lot of men get mad that that's the only cure because that means you can't be feminine in that circumstance. You can't be feminine in that circumstance. See, everybody had a situation in their life that they ran from at some point in their life, man or female. And that was the moment you realize it's things on earth that can take my life faster than me even reaching my 30s, 40s, or 50s, or even my 25s or any of that. Something early in life happened and you allowed that storm as a metaphor to whether you versus you face it, and that's the bitch assness that sits in your subconsciousness. I'm being serious with y'all. That's the bitch assness that never leaves, because you are scared. Most people are scared of death. Let's just talk about it. Let's just go there real quick. Most people are scared of that, and it's passed down from generation to generation. I'm not gonna say too much on it, but I'm just saying, there was moments in your life where you knew, if I do this thing, that can lead to that consequence. And I'm not talking about touching fire, and I'm not talking about electrocuting yourself. I'm talking about like just little things, bro. Like, I'm telling you, y'all masculinity counts on these type of topics that I'm talking about. Because once you deal with those things, people will recognize that you're fearless around you. They will recognize fearlessness. Not saying that they not going to even go head up with you, because there's people who got less, people been doing that way longer than you've been doing that, but it doesn't matter, bro. There's only one way to grow, and it's to face the things that you don't like to look at, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you didn't have a fishing rod, many of y'all would just starve. Because it'll be one person who will hop in the water and bite the fish with their teeth and swim back to the shore and show everybody what a man can do, to enlighten the other people of what can happen next time. Because he weathered the situation. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't even feel like walking in the rain. I don't feel like doing none of that. I'm not telling y'all I'm going to do it, because I might be lying to y'all. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. In the future, I might. Tomorrow, I might. Later, today, I might. I might even wait for the rain to clear up, then I might. But that's between me and me. My reasons for what I do are unexplainable to others. I do it when I feel comfortable to do it. Or I might do it in an uncomfortable situation. But like I said, that man that jumps in the water, he doesn't tell everybody, I'm about to, look at what I'm about to do. Look what I'm about to do. He just jumps in. Then everybody's like, oh, look at what John just did. He just jumped in the water. He got a fish. Oh shit. He started a fire with his hands. Oh shit! He threw the fish in the fire. He cut the fire off. He cooked a fish in your face. You know how many people sitting there on their ass watching YouTubers make videos, and they want to make a video, and they're like, man, people are cooking up fishes. They're cooking in your face. 50 views, 100 views, 10,000 views. 9,000 views, 98,000 views. Bro, this is happening every day. It's on you to see your own enslavement, your own fear. Something happened in your childhood. People made you feel like you can't be the person to do something. You can't be the one to stand out. You can't be the one to be great. You can't. Bro, you have to. This is where shadow work comes in. Journaling, shadow work. You gotta figure out your own kinks and the things that keep you hooked on that fishing hook. Things that don't let you be free. Things that don't let you be free. And again, that's a form of you weathering the storm, right? That's a form of you weathering the storm. Everything that happens in the dark comes to the light. So when you do shadow work, which no one's looking, people start to see that you have a better personality for some reason. You're able to deal with your narcissist a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? You're able to weather more storms, endure more situations. I mean, people think that masculinity and growth should be overnight, and that shit is actually within a span of some months and years. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared of rain. But I don't like to walk long distances in rain. You know what I'm saying? I will do it because I've done it last year. Y'all wasn't even around to see it. I did it last year to go get a job. I did it in certain situations. But I'm just saying, man, I felt like it was important I inspire everybody to go on their synonym app, download the synonym app, or go on synonym.com and type in the word weather. Or just go on Google and type in the word weather and look at the synonyms. You will notice that it's a range of words that could be taken differently. And they seem like on the surface they have no relationship to that word. But you'll quickly calculate how this connects to that word. And it explains why your perspective must be stoic. You gotta have a perspective that is immovable. When you develop a perspective, if I say, this is a cup, and a girl come in here, a beautiful girl, like Jennifer Lopez comes in here. Oh, no, that's not a cup. That's a trimmer. And I'm like, no, this is a cup. No, it's a trimmer. What do you mean? You'll hear a little bit more femininity in her voice. No, this is a cup, darling. You'll hear a little bit more masculinity in my voice. Attraction is at that point. It's not deeper than that. You guys think attraction is something else. It's her recognizing that you're immovable in your perspectives. That's it. That's what attraction is. That's the onset of sex. Sex has multiple meanings. Type it in on a synonym app. Sex means gender. You see what I'm saying? If you act your gender, she'll act her gender. She's following you indirectly. Women are indirect creatures. No, baby, this is a cup. Well, what's all that stuff on it then? Well, listen, that's not what we talk about right now. This is a cup, though. There's something in the PUA community called a masculine frame. You gotta learn how to protect that, I guess. I don't know. I don't use the word frame, but I understand what they're getting at because I like to depict what meanings of words and stuff like that. So I'm not stupid. I know what they mean. They mean stoic, to be stoic. Don't over explain yourself. Try to say the same things with less words. You know what I mean? So it can be done. Just know it can be done. It can be achieved. And yeah, speaking of less words, I'm about to end this video on that note. But you gotta protect your perspectives. As men, you have to protect your perspectives. That's the only way to develop in this world. That's the only way to grow. That's the only way to mature. Think about a flower or anything that grows. Like, it doesn't grow by changing every day. It grows with consistency and frequency. It has to be cultivated over time. Your perspectives has to have you have to fight for your perspectives. You have to say like, no, this is that. And you have to put it in your head. I'm gonna say this 100 times before I get out this person's face. If they don't get out my face, I dare somebody to try to change my perspectives. I love comments, but I am already aware of stoicism. I'm already aware of standing on your square. I'm already aware of things that make you illuminated in life. I'm already aware of consequences of being movable. And a lot of people hate me for that in my personal life. They hate the fact that I understand the power of consistency. So you have to have a steadfast mindset. Because like I said, even nature could become, I was going to name the video this, even nature could become your prison. I made a video that said how nature and masculinity connects and how nature and pimping connects to masculinity, something like that. And that's more of a positive perspective. But I wanted to talk about how the rain is kicking my ass today and how I was trained since a kid to see rain as something outside of what I should see it as. Same thing with snakes, same thing with nature itself, same thing with dirt. You know, you can't build anything without dirt. Everything is built on dirt. Everything is built out of rocks and stones, and you know, and it's not like I never didn't used to think nature was beautiful. It's just that I was raised by a woman, and eventually over time, you lose your relationship with nature. It's sacrificed by your closeness with women who like to get their nails painted, and they like flat screen TVs, and they like the finer things in life. You know, they're crazy, but nothing's finer than nature. But to women today, things are finer than nature. So you just gotta be aware, bro, because if you're not aware, you get pulled out of nature. And once you're pulled out of nature, you can't get back in a lot of the time. So it's like, this is facts. And I'm leading y'all towards, and this is what I make videos for, bro. I'm not doing this just for me. Like, I gotta be passionate about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And you see, I got a stick right here. I don't know if this is a stick or a wand, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, sticks, I feel like they connect us to things. It's like an antenna, literally. It's an antenna because if you hold one side of it and you put it out like this, it gives me reach that I would not have. I'm already tall and long, but it gives me reach that I would not have. The other day I went outside and I just went like this. As I walked, it was a little dark outside. And I noticed that my mind was almost thinking in a way where it couldn't think before. I'm telling y'all, bro, trees and branches and just nature, it has a way of communication. So, you know, you'll be surprised what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? And people think masculinity has nothing to do with these spirituality things. Come on, bro, type in the Templars, what they call them, the King Knights or whatever, Knight Templar, whatever. Type in the most dominant people on YouTube to type in, and you'll see that they had a spiritual lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So like this video, comment, and subscribe, man. I'm gonna see you on the next video. It's called the Knights Templars, but yeah, you have to have a spiritual life if you deem yourself to be a true masculine man. And that's what most people are attracted to in other people, is their spirits. It's not the person. It's not the bodysuit. That's just the makeup on the outside that, depending on how good you look, it can up it with the thing. But it's your spirit, you know what I'm saying? It's your spirit, it's your freedom, it's your ability to have a perspective outside of the norm. It's your range, your wingspan, and your antennas connected to the universe, giving you signals and creativity. Go hug a tree, go do something, and I guarantee you, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna understand. Or just go, it's raining right now, go walk in the rain. Go on the porch and just put your hands out like this and let the rain hit your hand. Telling you, your mind's gonna change. You're gonna be like, man, why am I in the house? What am I doing? Like this video, I'm gonna see you on the next video. I'm off.